Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from www.thebeautyinspirit.com. This is your monthly astrological reading for the month of October. I hope you guys are doing well. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for rating, commenting, subscribing, watching my videos, and booking readings with me. I love working with you guys, and it's just been a really great experience doing these videos for you and reading your comments and getting your feedback as well. So I'm very grateful for every single one of you. And yeah, so I'm going to be starting off with Libra, and then I'll be pulling a guardian angel advice card for each of the signs as well, because guys know I was doubtful about those cards, but now I really enjoy them. So yeah, let's get into the reading. So I'm going to be starting off with your professional life, then your personal life, and then your spiritual life. So let's go. Professional life, personal life, spiritual life. Now Libra, what I'm seeing for you when it comes to your professional life is it's saying that you have the opportunity this month to do something that you really dream of doing. You have the opportunity for something really positive to come through when it comes to your work. But what it's saying is, with this positive opportunity, it's almost like this can mean that something that you have really been desiring, almost like a dream job, can come to you. You have the chances for it, but it's saying that do not let fear hinder you. This might be something where you have to take a chance. It might be something where it's like you have to follow your heart, and you might be scared to do that. It's like there is this really amazing opportunity, but then you're really kind of like scared. And or it might be something that you just really want to do, maybe something that you wanted to do for a long time, and then this month it's like a part of you is like, yeah, maybe I should do it, maybe I should go for it, but then another part of you might be holding back because you're thinking, is this practical, is this really going to work out for me? It can be scary following what you really desire, especially I think in our society. It's like, I don't know, like if you're from like these sort of Western countries, in England, America, stuff like that, you it's like we're always taught that the things that we desire we're not gonna get. And so because of that, we just don't bother try. But sometimes you have to take a chance. Sometimes you have to take a bit of a risk in order to get that thing that you truly desire. And it's saying this month, don't let fear stop you. If you approach this situation with courage, with strength, if you stay determined about what it is that you really desire, you can actually get it this month, or you can at least start it this month, at least start to make some progress in the right direction, towards something that will actually be really meaningful for you when it comes to your work. So that's really positive. When it comes to your relationship situation, there might be some challenges. It's saying that if you are in a relationship, it's almost like things can be positive. It can be positive between you and someone else, like your family life. But I'm almost feeling like it can be positive, but you might feel almost stuck or trapped in a situation that you may not want to be in entirely. Like that's how it's looking. Like there might be some confrontations between you and your partner. And you're probably saying, well, how can you say it was positive, but then you're saying that there's this confrontation? To me, it's looking like something has happened in the relationship, and it's not to say that this thing is bad. It might be something that is good. It might be something that is like meaning that you and your partner have to be more committed towards each other. But then because of that, it might be a situation where you're committed but you're feeling like it's too soon, or you're committed but you're feeling like, I'm not sure if I actually really want to be committed to this person. Not that you don't love this person or care for this person, but maybe you just might be feeling like, this is too early days for us to be this committed. And so because of that, there might be issues between you and your partner. There might be arguments, disagreements that happen because of this. And so yeah, that's quite interesting. If you're single, it's saying that if you're single this month, relationships might need a bit more work. It's almost like if you was to be, you could potentially find somebody this month, but at the same time it's almost like if you did find someone this month, there's gonna be work involved somehow. Like, it's not just gonna be this easy, like, okay, the two of us meet and it's so grand. It's almost like if you did meet somebody, a relationship would take a bit more effort than it would usually take. Maybe because you and this person just, the circumstances surrounding this meeting might just mean that more has to be done in order for a relationship to form. And so you'd have to decide whether you really want to put in that effort or not. It can be that kind of situation. Or you just might be feeling like a relationship, you don't even have that much time to commit to a relationship. Maybe you have a lot on your plate right now, or you just have things that are just taking up your time. Okay, when it comes to your spiritual cards, it's saying that you can be going through a spiritual rebirth. Maybe this even has to do with that, we're still kind of in the month of Libra, because some Librans are in October, some like myself are in September. And so it's interesting that this card has come up. Like, it's showing that you're going through some kind of spiritual awakening. Like, it's almost like you come out of this period of darkness where you can go out into this light, and this light is like it's like an awakening for you. So it's almost like, and I think that this awakening, from what I'm seeing, is definitely showing up through your career situation. It can be, like I said, an opportunity that comes to you. It can mean that maybe you're going through this sort of old period of life in order to engage in a new period, something new coming through. And I feel like that new feeling might be you just being more expressive, and you knowing what you want and just being able to go for it this month. And that could be what is coming forward for you. But it's not just about your career. I just think that this is something that is taking place on a spiritual level within yourself, this sort of rebirth, this renewal. And because of this change that you're going through internally, it's like it's going to make you make decisions externally that can really bring in some changes for you. So this is actually some kind of major spiritual shift that is kind of taking place in your life, Libra. And where maybe you've been indecisive about things, it's like now you're very clear about things. You're really clear about the decisions you want to make. You're really clear about the future you want to have. So now you're going to be seeing your relationships clearly, your work situation clearly, and you're going to be making choices based on what you observe, what you can see. So those are pretty nice cards. So yes, then I'm going to be moving on to Gemini and see what is coming up for the Geminians this month in October. So I'm pulling a guardian angel card for each one of you guys, because I have been enjoying those cards. Oh, I nearly forgot. I forgot your card, Libra. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot your card. Okay, this is your card. It's the 4 of Action. It says your hard work and sincere efforts led you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a house, or the birth of a child. Didn't I say that there's some kind of commitment between you and somebody else this month? And so it sounds like those last things that we went through, wedding, buying house, there's somebody is wanting a commitment with you. And I think that might be what comes up as an issue for you. But this is positive. It's not a bad thing. But sometimes we can get cold feet, and that's what I'm kind of feeling is going on for you. But this is a good month for you. Things are good. Your relationship is good. Your finances is, it might have needed some working out, but maybe finances even does show signs of improvement. So yes, it's good. I'm so sorry, I nearly forgot your card. But yes, I'll move on to Gemini now. Okay. So the Geminis, I'm going to be pulling a guardian angel card for you to serve as your advice card. But yes, I'm going to be following the same format I always do, starting off with your professional life, then your personal life, and then your spiritual life. So let's see what's coming up for you this month of October. Okay. Gemini. When it comes to your work, it's saying that you're going to be working really hard this month. It's saying that you really want to progress in the work that you do. You might be more concerned about saving money at this time. You might be feeling that maybe the job that you do doesn't pay as much as you would like. So because of that, you're trying to hold on to your money, trying to see how you can make your money work for you. But I feel like the effort that you make in your work it can help you to progress in the future. It can help you to develop more. So I almost feel like you're going to be working really hard, but it's almost like the drive is obviously that you want to make some more money. You're going to be working hard to try and make some more money, maybe because financially you're not feeling secure right now, and so you want to feel that security, so you're just really just working to try and just generate some more income. But it's saying that the work you put in, you will get the rewards of that work, of the efforts that you make this month. But don't tire yourself out too much. I feel like you can almost get like really consumed in your work this month. So try and have, a bit of play to kind of balance things out. So when it comes to your relationship situation, I'm feeling like there can be a lot of stress this month surrounding a relationship. It can mean that you and a person take some time out. It can mean that you are worried almost about a partner. I'm seeing that for some people, it could be that you're worried about the health of a partner. It could mean that you're worried about a partner that you may be feeling like they're pulling away from you. But I'm not seeing that this person doesn't care about you. It's almost like this person is going through something of their own that is not even to do with you probably. But because of something that they're dealing with, it might be that they're kind of just consumed with whatever is going on with them at this time, and it's worrying you. And so yes, what I'm seeing is that you're really concerned about someone else. But I'm trying to think of some advice I can give. It just looks like it looks like a challenging situation, but yeah, I can't say try not to worry, because a reading can show up differently for different people. Sometimes it's just the nature of the situation that you're going to be concerned about someone else. So I can't say try not to worry, but I would say that just know that anything that is going on with this person, it isn't about you, but it may be about them. Maybe you just have to spend some quality time with them, be a bit more like of a support system to this other person, even though you have your own concerns and things. So yeah, when it comes to your spiritual life, it's almost saying that there's a lot going on with your emotions this month. You might be feeling you're really in tune with your emotions, and that can show up. It can show up as a challenge if you're not really that kind of person that is used to being in tune with your emotions, and kind of, especially being a Gemini, where you're usually not you're not the most emotional sign. So but again, I'm feeling like your spiritual cards are kind of coinciding with a relationship situation as well. And this relationship situation is almost like you feel really deeply for someone else. it could be this person that I was referring to before, but there's someone that you feel really deeply about, and it's almost like you wish really positive things for this other person and for yourself. But even if we took a step back away from this relationship, I feel like just within yourself there's a lot of things that you're going to be dealing with on an emotional kind of spiritual level, and this has a lot to do with your relationships and your connection with other people. So yes, okay, so I'll pick a card for you. Your guardian angel card is, oh, 2 of 4. This one came back. It says, your angels have noticed that you are not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So that's your advice card. There might be a lot that is on your mind, like especially when I was feeling like you might be stressed because of somebody else. I feel like this card might be referring to that too. Maybe there's things that you have to decide on. Maybe there's a lot that you're thinking about this month and trying to get clarity on. So yes, or about, I should say. Okay, so I'll move on to Aquarius. And we'll see what is coming up for Aquarius. So okay, let's see. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to be doing like what I usually do, which is I'm going to be starting off with your personal life, your professional life. I always get that confused. I'll start off with your professional life, then your personal life, and then your spiritual life. And I'm going to pull a guardian angel card to serve as your advice card for this month. Okay. Alright, Aquarius. What is coming for you this month? Ooh. And 2. Okay. What I'm seeing for you, Aquarius, what I'm seeing for you when it comes to your work is there could be a lot of competition in your work. It could mean, but I'm feeling like it's saying that if you work in a very competitive industry, there's going to be some things that might not be very clear to you when it comes to who you're competing with, or if this is an industry where you don't really have to be so competitive. It's saying that you still might be. It's like you really want to prove yourself. But the thing that I'm seeing here is that you might be caught up in something that isn't quite the way you think it is. You might have some misleading information about something, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, look, obviously you don't really know it's misleading. Like somebody just tells you something, or there's something that you just come to a conclusion about, but it might not be quite what it seems. It's almost like this, the card that shows up can speak of options that you might be thinking that you have that aren't really there, and you might be competing for them, really working towards them, and it's not quite what it seems. But this usually doesn't always come from somebody necessarily deceiving you. Sometimes it comes from you just misinterpreting something, or like sometimes you might put 2 and 2 together about something, and to you it makes sense that this is the situation, when really it might not exactly be the situation, if you get what I'm saying. But it's that kind of confusion that might be taking place. All I'm really sensing more than anything is that there is some confusion when it comes to your work and a situation where you're trying to compete. So it might be that these cards are actually saying that you don't have to push so hard to try and prove yourself when it comes to your work. Go there, do your best, do what you do, and you will be acknowledged for the work that you do. But don't feel like you have to be going toe to toe with somebody else or trying to outshine somebody else. Just sort of focus on doing the best job that you can for yourself. And if anything does come up, just make sure that it's you have the right information, basically, and you're not jumping to conclusions about anything. When it comes to your relationships, I'm seeing that you might actually connect with somebody from the past. It might be somebody that you met even when you was quite young, actually, for some of you guys. I'm not I don't want to offend anybody when I say, someone that you met when you were young. I mean, not to say that everyone that watches me is old, but I kind of just get that feeling it's somebody that you've known maybe for quite some time, or that you met quite a while ago, and you can establish actually something that might actually be long lasting with this person. But I feel like it's a renewed connection. So this month you're reconnecting with somebody from the past, or you're just really thinking a lot about somebody from the past that you want to reconnect with. And that's how it's kind of looking. So if you're single, I think these cards are really referring to somebody that is single. Or even if you're not single, these cards could be referring also to maybe a relationship where you are reminiscing about the past. Something about the past is coming back up for you. And it's almost like if you are already in a relationship, something about the past can reconnect the two of you to each other. But it looks very pleasant. Whatever is reconnecting you guys is something that the both of you will enjoy. But if you are single, it's going to mean that somebody from the past could be coming into your life again. So when it comes to your spiritual cards, spiritually your cards are looking really good. It's almost like something you've hoped for, which I feel like is connected with your relationships. This somebody from the past or something from the past coming back is something that you've been really wanting. And it's almost like it makes you feel better. It makes you feel more connected with somebody else. Makes you feel like you and that person are growing closer to each other, and almost having a more pleasant environment surrounding you guys. So if you live together, your family environment is looking really good. If you and that person, like maybe you don't have children and stuff, and it's just the two of you guys, that situation is going to be really harmonious. So it's really good spiritually. It's almost like this relationship has you feeling better on a spiritual level. When it comes to your guardian angel card, is this one, which is the Six of Swords, and it says peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Maybe that's the thing from the past. Maybe it's even travel, somewhere that you've been in the past. You might be going with someone, or going to see someone that lives somewhere else in a different area, different place than where you live. But even if it's not indicating travel per se, this card can also just talk about moving into a better place in the way your life is heading, moving in a better direction. Maybe things were stressful before, now they feel less stressful. Now you feel a bit more optimistic about things. So that's a nice card. So okay, I'll see you guys. Bye.